Awesome. Our last but not least speaker for this evening is Mr. Julian Kingston, and his talk title for this evening is Are Museums Broken? With over 20 years of experience in the cultural sector, Julian has worked as a historic interpreter, naturalist, teacher, program leader, and museum senior manager. Currently a principal at Theoria Cultural Thinkers. Previously, he was an A.V.P. education and programming at the Royal Ontario Museum. Experience developing offerings and activities for audiences of all ages, Julian has worked with high-profile personalities such as Christopher Hitchens, Camille Paglia, Goodall and David Suzuki. While visiting London on his way to moving...
Quirky Fact.
Quirky Fact, private. While visiting London on his way to moving to Canada, Julian ran around the Natural History Museum telling everyone he was going to where dinosaurs came from. He was 5. His favorite dinosaur is currently the Albertosaurus.
But it changes.
But it changes.
Couldn't pair us all.
Week to week, day to day. Please welcome Julian.
So, are museums broken? Hands up for yes. Oh, come on. Some hands up. Hands up for no. We'll take the vote again at the end. It's also about museums having, my talk is about it, are they broken, but it's kind of a way of getting thinking about things. Museums, often museums within a museum, they think they suck, right? It's not so much that they really suck, but they kind of have a self-image problem. They're always worried about, being better or not being the biggest or having to deal with attendance and revenue problems. What they should really be worrying about is the story and being authentic. They should know about the collections, what they have, why they have them. Know what those core stories are, and be able to tell those stories in a compelling way. That is exactly what Brian was saying, what Allison was saying, same thing. So here in town, I'll start locally. Here's this gallery has great stories. That Albertosaurus you can see going by in front of you there was lost in museum vaults for 30 years. All right? How can you lose a Albertosaurus? We can't. The museum, the ROM, had this this large renovation recently. A lot of people think that broke it. But, whatever your opinion is, everybody has an opinion. Whether you love that critical edition or hate it, everyone loves it. It's good. It makes people feel something about it. The Field Museum in Chicago is kind of the sister, the cousin of the ROM. Has very similar kind of collections, very similar size, similar problems in terms of attendance and revenue, a little bit different. This is Sue. Sue is the biggest, baddest T-Rex skeleton anywhere. And the Field picked this up for a cool $8.3 million once you throw in the fee that Sotheby's charges at auction. They even actually got McDonald's and Disney to help them out to buy it. When they opened, they literally had to use the fire exit to get all the people into the building in order to get into that T-Rex when they had the opening. They too, though, are addicted to the special exhibit. You saw that big, sign up there for pirates. What does pirates have to do with natural history? Not a lot, but it's a special exhibit, so maybe it'll bring people in. You might recognize this tomb, the Tomb of Denver, at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.